told y'all. I told y'all. Pull up to the live. Let's go, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, man. Let me know where y'all are coming in. Hey, yo, looking at this dude that put GOAT in the comments. It's like a girl that thinks she like a 9, but she got rejected, so she trying to hype herself up. Like, nah, I still look good. I still look good. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. Tap in. Tap in. Let's get a quick laugh in here, man. Before we end this day, man. We gotta get a quick laugh because this shit is hilarious, bro. This right here, this right here, bro. Tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from, man. We about to get it rocking, man. What we got? Maryland in the building, Bahamas, DMV, Florida. What up? Chicago in the building. What's up? Do the whole do the Lacombe. Yeah. No, LeBron be like, nigga, LeBron. Let me stop, man. Memphis in the building, Brooklyn, California. Yes, sir. Columbia. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? So let's get into it, man. So y'all remember when Rich Paul went out there and was like, if LeBron bring a whole market enterprise value to your team. I mean, the enterprise value. You know what I mean? So if I'm Jalen Brunson, if I'm Jalen Brunson, I'm getting on the phone right now, like, LeBron, what up? Like, you coming to what? Because of his enterprise value. You remember when Rich Paul said that shit? And you remember how they tried to make it seem like, oh, the entire NBA was out for him. Let me say this before we show y'all the post. LeBron is the most shameless NBA player I have ever seen in my life, man. I'm not even joking with you. This dude, he has no shame. Ladies and gentlemen, we got multiple accounts reporting on it. So I want to show y'all this. Let me pull up this one here. I mean, it's just hilarious, right? And I'm gonna show y'all what's going on Twitter because I'm now new to Twitter, and it's heating up on Twitter. So let me show this to y'all real quick. This is what came out. Right? We got multiple accounts. This is from Sam Amico. It says LeBron James's camp reached out to the New York Knicks during free agency, but they weren't interested in pursuing him. Right? That's one account. Then we got the next one. This is from Basketball Forever. Hold up. This is the picture they post. This is the picture they posted, right? So let me show y'all. LeBron's camp reportedly reached out to the Knicks during free agency, but New York wasn't interested in pursuing a deal. And then I went on my X account. Let me show y'all what happened on my X, and they are pissed off at me. So this is what I put up on my X account. Let me show it to y'all real quick. So I wrote this on X not too long ago. I said, I told you the Knicks told this nigga, nah, we good, son. And this is the post right here. LeBron camp tried to reach out to the Knicks, but they told him they were not interested in pursuing him. This post got 1.7 million likes, and we about to read the comments. Let me just read through some of this real quick. Let me read through the super chats. KCP went to Philly to brush LeBron hair. Hey, yo. Yeah, I saw that. KCP is going to Philly. He signed a 1-year deal from, I think, Memphis, where they let him out of his deal or they bought him out or something like that. Curry and Clay duo was called the Splash Brothers. Now LeBron and Jaylen Brown duo are going to be the Biggin brother. Appreciate the comment. So this is what people are saying on X. Now, hold on. Let me show y'all what people are saying about my post on. Let me show y'all what LeBron fans are saying about me, bro. One guy wrote, if Philly won a ring last season, they wouldn't have wanted him either. Laughing my ass off. What I need you for? We just won. It just keeps going. It says, believe it because you want to. LeBron's camp told y'all early on he wasn't interested in going there after they won. Keep laughing at that fake ass blah blah, cause that type of ish is all you have, son. He said, y'all be believing anything. It keeps going on. Another guy said, you called it, Charles. He said the same people told you he was waiting to get AD and KD, right? So LeBron fans are coping online. They are coping online because the Knicks told a man no. This is the post right here. For the new people pulling up into the chat. First, I heard it as a rumor because Rob Parker said he heard it from Craig Carton or whatever. But apparently the person that introduced the news was what is it, Sam Amick. So let me show y'all the post again. This is from let me pull up the account, blah 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 blah. So this is the post. LeBron James camp reached out to the New York Knicks during free agency, but they weren't interested in pursuing him, according to where is it? Sam Amico at the bot. That's Sam Amico. They told him no. Let me read this. Shout out to Turo in the building, man. Supposedly, LeBron will be living in New York City and commuting to Philly for home games. He gonna go from New York to Philly every single week. I told y'all he was too. Y'all don't be believing me. I told y'all he is bougie. So he didn't want to live in Philly. Of course he don't want. I keep trying to tell y'all. When you saw your man in them chancletas with that glass of wine, it was over, bro. That dude is straight up bougie. So I totally believe that. So let's read through some of the comments of what people were saying. So, of course, I laughed about it. Look at one guy trying to cry. He goes, Knicks could have had a star player for the minimum. Another guy said, no, thank you. LeBron get the credit if they win, but if the team gets the backlash if they lose, we're good. Knicks in 5. Another person said, great job, Knicks. Another guy said, Knicks missed out on a guarantee back-to-back. Somebody said, karma for 2010. Damn. Another guy said, thank God. Yay. I think the Knicks weren't going to chase him. If he wanted to be a Knick, he would have been a Knick. And it just went on and on and on and on and on and on. Says Dreamers Pro, everything can be made simple. Kneel to his boots and recognize him as the king. Bend the knee. Okay, I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that to you. You look like you pretty much got that covered. I'm not going to be doing none of that at all. Knicks fans don't want this man. So I told y'all, let's get to the part why I decided to go live, beyond the fact that we laughing about this. So you're telling me that we're just going to sit back and act like what we're seeing right now is normal? Like any of this is normal. We're supposed to sit back and act like this dude is in the conversation with Michael Jordan, bro. Are y'all actually being serious with me that this dude is in the same conversation with Kobe Bryant? Are we being serious right now? There is no shame in this dude's game, bro. There's no shame. You are actually going to try to join the New York Knicks after they won the title? Is this what it's become? Michael Jordan wasn't ring chasing. Kobe Bryant wasn't a ring chaser. So why is it okay for this dude to do it, but then in the same breath turn around and talk about he's on the same level of those guys? Even Tim Duncan. Magic Johnson wasn't a ring chaser. Larry Bird wasn't a ring chaser. So how it get to be cool? Because I'm talking about players that people try to put him in the same category as. These guys were not ring chasers. This guy is literally like going from stacked deck to the stacked deck. And his fans are acting like it's normal. His fans are acting like as if, oh yeah, if he wins another ring, oh yeah, he's really on par with Kobe Bryant and Mike. Bro, you're going to win a ring as the third or fourth best player on the team, and we're supposed to take you seriously? Let me go back and address this thing again. Let me just read this comment here. Charles, begin is black dye for here. That's LeBron and Jaylen Brown's. Oh, okay. I didn't get that. Appreciate the comment. I want to point out a hypocrisy with LeBron James fans. Aren't LeBron James fans the same ones that tried to diminish Kobe Bryant's legacy because he played with Shaq? Aren't they the same ones that say that he said I'm mad. I'm mad. Aren't they the same ones that say Kobe got carried by Shaq? Isn't that the same thing Stephen A. Smith held against Kobe Bryant, that Kobe Bryant played with Shaq? So if we're going to hold that against Kobe Bryant, how come we're not holding it against LeBron in this moment? I'm confused. I am confused. Because it seems like we're using a serious double standard. He said what? He said he is 42. Okay, what did he do when he was 25? He ran his ass to Miami at 25. Oh, so now he's 42. So why didn't Michael Jordan's age factor in when you guys were making fun of Jordan? Now all of a sudden he's 42. But when you guys were laughing at Jordan and when he was 39 and 40, that didn't matter. So why all of a sudden he's 42? LeBron fans are idiots. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. LeBron fans are idiots. Like, let's just be real for a second here. They're idiots. Like, they have no logic in their brain. Like, they have zero logic in their brain. Zero. The very thing they're praising LeBron for is the very thing they criticize Michael Jordan for. Let me read through some of these comments. Kobe got 2 finals MVPs. LeBron has 2 times as much. Yeah, man. Kobe probably had more if he was playing on super teams. He says, annual LeBron fan toilet cycle on the way. July euphoria, December fire up, the excuse machine April, and Embiid and JB are bums compared to Longley and Kukoc. That's a good one. So for the people, Barkley said what? Barkley said back-to-back makes him the GOAT. Why would back-to-back titles make LeBron James the GOAT? Can somebody explain it to me? Why would back-to-back championships, when you're like the 4th or 5th best player on a team, put you on par with Michael Jordan? Well, in that case, then you might as well put Robert Horry up there then, since that's all it takes. This is why Rich Paul don't like me, bro. This is why Rich Paul don't like me. They want to just do all of what they're doing, have ESPN twerk it up all day long, and then nobody out there should say nothing. Nobody. And if you say something, oh, you're trying to make money off his name. This like I don't understand. So you can only make money off of LeBron as long as you're saying nice things about him. Is that what I'm meant to understand? Read the comment. Rich Paul did say on that show with Max Kellerman that LeBron would have been a Knick if they didn't win. It seems the Knicks rejected LeBron, so Rich is trying to clean it up and save face. No. Appreciate the comment. LeBron would have tried to be a Knick if they lost or if they lost. The point is, he still tried to be a Knick after they won. That's the point. That's the flashpoint here. It's not that he would have tried to be a Knick if they lost. It's that he tried to be a Knick after they won. This dude is literally trying to cut to the front of the line. And some people are making it seem like, oh, it's because he's old. Bro, he been doing this. In Cleveland, he didn't go to another team to try to figure it out and try to win on his own. No, he went to a stacked team. This is a pattern. This ain't no anomaly. This has been happening for 20 plus years. And the reason somebody said worse than KD, The reason why KD said y'all are too emotional is because he's trying to take fire off his ass. Because KD knows him joining Stephen Curry is the biggest knock on his career to this day. Why do you think Shaq is defending LeBron? Because that's what Shaq did at the end of his career. Shaq went to the Celtics. He went to the Phoenix Suns. He went to the Cavaliers. He was going literally bouncing all around the league trying to win a chip. So of course Shaq is going to defend him. Of course he is. Because Shaq was trying to do the exact same thing. The exact same thing. So of course Shaq will be like, well, that's not ring chasing. Like, bro, you're ring chasing. Come on. Rich Paul called out podcast content creators. Let's see if he says anything about Donald Trump calling LeBron James a racist. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Rich Paul and them got smoke for me. Black content creators. That's what they got smoke for. They ain't got nothing to say about the commander-in-chief. They ain't had nothing to say to Shale Sonnen. But they want to talk about Dreamers Pro and all the other content creators. You ain't got nothing to say to Donald Trump. I bet you don't. I bet your ass don't. He say something about Trump. Trump 2027 gonna shock your ass. They gonna hit his ass with a case for something. You just gonna hear LeBron James has been subpoenaed to come answer to in a Senate hearing. The details remain unclear. All we know is that Trump said his ass better be there. That'll be what you'll hear, bro. That's what you hear. You just hear LeBron James has been summoned to Washington, D.C., but we don't know why yet. That's what we're going to hear. Let me read through some of these comments. Barkley, no, just a second here. Rich Paul. Barkley called his fans the Stepford wives. I was trying to figure out that joke. It was later on till I Googled it, and I figured that's what he said, not me, in the vid you posted. What's somebody else? He said the big difference, Shaq won a season MVP while playing with Kobe. Shaq was the most dominant player in the league while playing with Kobe. LeBron never played in the NBA. What? LeBron never played with an NBA season. What? With an NBA season MVP until now? What do you mean NBA season MVP? What does he mean by that? Can somebody educate me in the chat? What does he mean by NBA season MVP? You talking about Joel Embiid? Is that what he means? Is that what he's saying? Can somebody just let me know? He said you're always confused. LeBron got you confused. You're an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot, right? I'm an idiot. But the dumbass fan base that said that this is the first time, you don't know he played with Russell Westbrook, but I'm an idiot. I'm the idiot. You don't know he played with Russell Westbrook, but I'm the idiot. You don't know he played with Derrick Rose, but I'm an idiot. You don't know he played with Shaq, who won an MVP, but I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. You said Russell Westbrook was washed? Russell Westbrook was washed after he... Wait. Who said Russell Westbrook was washed when he joined the Lakers? Put a 1 in the chat if you said that. Who said Russell Westbrook was washed when he joined the Lakers? Who said that? Oh, I thought so. Because, excuse my dumb ass, but didn't Russell Westbrook average a triple-double the year before he got to the Lakers? The Pro fans are idiots, man. They're idiots. It's not even a question. Look at the stuff they say online, bro. These people are insane. Russell Westbrook, who just averaged a triple-double before joining the Lakers, is the person that they said he was washed, which goes back to my original case in point. LeBron fans will be the same ones talking about black man this, black man that, black man this, black man that, black man this, and the black man did them that, but then will be the same ones trashing black men on the internet. Now is that Russell Westbrook never won, so that's why he was washed. So when AD joined the Lakers, what did he won? Was he what? Bro, I keep trying to tell y'all, if they held a competition for the top 5 stupidest fan base in all of sports, LeBron fans will be in the top 2, bro. I'm telling you the truth. If they held a competition for the dumbest fan base in all of sports, LeBron fans will be number 1 and number 2. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Before we get into it, let me show y'all the post. Let me not let these LeBron fans detract us from the reason we here. So it says, LeBron's camp reached out to the Knicks during free agency, but they weren't interested in pursuing him, per Sam Amico. They told that nigga to go home. They told him to go home. Charles, I got a conspiracy theory. LeBron 24 season and signed $8 million with the 76ers Kobe's jersey in 24 in his hometown. Appreciate the comment. Whatever it is he's trying to do, it don't matter. Whatever kind of weird ass coincidence is and all of that, it don't matter. None of that don't matter at all. It don't matter. LeBron fans, he said, you should see Reggie from the locker room. I haven't watched that bum ass dude in a while, bro. These dudes are literally stalking me on Twitter. Let me show you on Twitter, bro. So I just recently opened up my X. My X account has been open for a while. So I just recently started posting. We try, you know what I mean? We trying to get to like 1,600. We just started posting. So I want to show y'all what these weird ass LeBron fans wrote. Let me show y'all the lengths that LeBron fans go to make their point. Let me show y'all what they did. Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay, look. So let me show y'all what a LeBron fan. Let me show y'all what a LeBron fan wrote in on my X. I want y'all to see just how insane LeBron fans are about protect. Now remember, this is the fan base that talks about black power and saving black people and more power to the black race, right? These are LeBron fans. This is the Black Power movement, these guys, right? These guys are the civil rights leaders. Look at what a LeBron fan wrote to me on, because I commented on what Dr. J said. He said, Dr. J is taking LeBron over Kobe, correct? And I wrote on X today, that's his opinion, no problem, right? Get ready to look at what this LeBron fan wrote to me, bro. Just get ready for this. What is your opinion? Get ready for this. What is your opinion on your actual culture in Nigeria? Now, I don't know what that means. Because you see, these people that talk like this, and I'm going to read a little bit more, are the biggest COONs in town. And I'm going to read more. Some people just sit back and get your popcorn. We're going to do a quick 10-minute roast, and we're going to get back to the LeBron Live. The people that start off with this are the biggest COONs in the world. They're the biggest ones. Because these people are ashamed of their own race. and I'll prove it to you. Watch this. He wrote, what's your opinion on actual culture in Nigeria? Can somebody explain to me this? Do you think that this COON right here would go ask a white Italian American what's his opinion on culture in Italy? Or go ask a German American what's his opinion on German culture? Or an Irish American, what's his opinion on Irish culture? Or Asian or whoever? Hell no. Hell no. Because as long as they saw that white skin, they just assume, oh, he must be an American. I'm getting somewhere. Now look at what he wrote. How do you feel, get this, about 99% of the women being runners? The country still not having 24-hour electricity, the politicians being corrupt pawns of the West, Britain still runs your schools and court system, culture vulture. Now I want to show y'all what he posted. Look at what this dude posted, because I didn't even know you could do this, but look at this. This is my handle. This is the date I joined. It's showing my location, because that's where I am currently. And he's saying, this LeBron, COON, because that's what he is, that I'm somehow, because I am physically in Nigeria, I am a culture vulture. I wrote to his ass, look at this, bro. An American is a culture vulture. Just imagine. I wonder if your dumbass is aware that Americans live outside of America. I probably paid more taxes to the U.S. than your dusty ass. But it didn't stop there. Watch this. Watch this. Look at the coons in motion. Look at right here. Look what he wrote. All of this because of LeBron James. I want to show you the female tendencies of LeBron fans. These dudes are females. They piss. When they got to piss, they sit down. They are females. They don't stand up to piss. They sit down to piss. Let me read what he wrote. All because I said that's his opinion and he agreed with it. Look at what this dude wrote. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. 1 second. Oh, man. 1 second. Let me show y'all what he wrote. Damn, I clicked on something. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So let me show y'all what he wrote in response to that. Oh, my God. Just a second. Yeah. Look at what he wrote. He said, sir, I don't know why you calling me sir. Why are you giggling? Get ready for this. Get ready for this and tell me if this sounds like someone you heard before on the internet. Listen to what he wrote. Sir, why are you giggling? You're an Igbo man whose family fled to America and obtained citizenship. Well, goddamn. This nigga was at the hospital when I was born. I'm trying to figure out how he know all of that. I'm trying to figure out who this dude is, bro. Maybe he knew my grandfather or something, because I'm trying to figure out who this dude is. And I'm gonna keep reading it for you. This is the Black Power LeBron fans. Because it's a certain kind of black that they like. The other black, they don't fuck with it. Let me read it. He goes, you fled to America and obtained a citizenship. You're now back home. So if I fled, if I fled, why would I go back? If I fled to America, why would I now go back? Why would I now leave after I fled? But I digress. It continues on. You're now back home. You're not foundational to America. I don't know what this got to do with basketball. I don't know what this got to do with basketball and me liking Dr. J's comments. I'm showing you LeBron fans. He said, you're not back home. You're not foundational to America, and you couldn't care less about black culture, which is why you exploit it by amplifying division, culture, vulture. What the fuck is this, bro? We have people walking the streets thinking like this. My family fled? What? 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 Let me say this, because I feel some people are taking this a little bit too far. And we're going to get back to the live for a second. There are too many people, men, let me say men, forget about women. There are too many men. There are too many men gaining confidence off of where they're from versus what they do. I'll repeat that one more time. There are too many men walking around peacocking, talking about, oh, I'm from here, I'm from there, I'm from here, I'm from there. What are you doing in reality? I keep hearing people talking about my grandfather did this, my mother did that. What did you do? What are you doing? Nothing. 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 Just going around telling people that, oh, I'm from, who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares. I'm from a royal family. Did you ever hear me talk about that shit? No, because it's irrelevant. What's relevant is what I'm doing as a man with my name, Charles Tabansi. What did you do in your life? Some of y'all are going to go to your grave talking about what your grandfather did. What did you do? What are you doing? Nothing. Except going around talking down to people that are hardworking and actually doing things. I've never seen this before. Coons. Excuse my language, YouTube. The reason I say they coons is because they don't run down on white people with this energy. You think they're going to run down on Skip Bayless and talk about, Skip Bayless, your father was a slave owner, so therefore you're talking down on black. They would never do that shit. Where are the Skip Bayless videos? Where are the Skip Bayless videos? Where are the culture vulture Skip Bayless videos at? You know where they are? Nowhere. They just like LeBron. They are all the same. Shel Sonnen call this man out of their name. He don't say nothing. Donald Trump just call him a racist. He don't say nothing. But if Dreamers Pro goes on the internet and says something, or Stephen A. Smith says something, you gonna run down on Stephen A. Don't run down on Stephen A. Smith. Go run down on the people that was trying to slander your name. And all of what this dude wrote is because of a basketball comment. A basketball comment. I don't understand these people. You better get your ass to work. All of the dudes, some of y'all watching this live, if you don't get your ass to work, you're in your 20s, you talking this shit. You in your 30s, you talking this shit. You in your 40s, you talking like this. You're going to look up and you're going to be 60 and you're going to be a bum. I'm giving you the facts right now. If your whole life is, oh, I'm going to sit up around and tell you what my grandfather did and what my grandmother did and what my dad did. If you don't go figure that shit out for yourself, bro, you're going to be a failure in life. I'm giving you the facts. I don't walk around talking about the businesses that my grandfather built or my dad built 4 or 5 businesses. I don't give a fuck. Is that how I'm going to feed my daughter? Is that how I'm going to feed my family? No. So what is this shit about? Oh, I'm from here and my lineage. Nobody cares. What we care about are what are you doing right now? What are you doing? Nothing. And then the crazy part is you're going to talk about, oh, he fled. How? You don't even know me. What is this? You fled like, so is that how you see everybody that comes to America is because they fled? So if you see a foreigner walking around the States, it's because they fled? Are you serious? Why don't you run down on them Chinese people and tell them they fled? Why don't you run down on them Chinese people that you be seeing walking around Manhattan and all of these big ass cities, buying up all of the designer, buying up all of those multi-million-dollar parts? Why don't you tell them they fled? Coon ass niggas. Why don't you tell them that? Go tell them that. Go tell Trump's family, since you so bold and bad, oh, you're from Germany. Go back to Germany. Hurt me? Man, please. He said hurt me. Man, please. I'm just giving y'all what LeBron fans be saying online, bro. I'm just giving you what LeBron fans be saying on. All of this is because of basketball, bro. All of this is because of they took it so personally that I'm making fun of their favorite player that they're now taking personal shots. So if I put up this tweet when I was in New York, what they gonna say? Nothing. Now you got LeBron fans really thinking, oh shit, Dreamers Pro now from America. He cosplaying. He's cosplaying. He not really from America. He just came. He just somehow infiltrated. What? Man, we cooked. My God. My God. My God. Jesus Lord, help us all. The race is cooked. The race is cooked. If this is the conversation that black people are having in 2026, we're cooked. We're so seriously cooked. If this is the level of conversation we are having in 2026, we are cooked. I can't even believe that these are things that matter. We're cooked. We're so cooked. We're not even discussing ideas anymore. It's all identity politics. Oh, I'm from here. They're from there. We're from here. I'm from where. Like, this is the conversation. Instead of talking about something that can actually move things forward, this is what we're talking. You're going to spend years and years and years of your life arguing with people on the internet over this, and then you will look up and look down in 5 years and see you haven't accomplished a damn thing. A damn thing. Wow. 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 We're not even discussing ideas. We're talking about who came from here and who cares? Oh my God, bro. We're cooked. We're cooked. We are cooked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but we're cooked. I'm sorry. We're cooked. I can't believe you have people in their 30s and 40s arguing about this. Oh my God. Anyway. I don't understand. He said, I hate racism. It's not even racism, it's idleness. These are conversations that people have who are idle, who have nothing else to do. If you're busy on your job, trying to take care of your family, trying to grow your career, working on your health, and trying to build whatever, I don't see where in your life you find energy to talk about these kind of things. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. This is a conversation that idle people have. People that have nothing else to do. So they just sit down and argue about this. Oh my God, bro. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Anyway, LeBron personifies African American dream from homeless to billionaire. I don't remember LeBron James being homeless, but whatever. I don't understand why you guys single out LeBron James and make him like the king of black people. Okay, LeBron came from poverty. So didn't Jordan? Jordan didn't come from a rich background. Is he the only one there? You can point to so many people that came from nothing and made something of themselves. What is this? What is this thing y'all putting LeBron in a glass, like in a glass bottle that nobody can criticize? I'm confused. And most of the criticisms we're talking about is just sports. Y'all are taking it to something else. It's just sports. We're just talking sports. We did a show. The Knicks rejected LeBron James when he tried to pursue them. This is a sport conversation. I'm confused. What's the issue? You guys sit down and watch Gil's Arena while they laugh at Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. They were like, "Oh, Michael Jordan went bald because he was taking drugs and all of this other stuff," and y'all were laughing. It was all jokes because they were making fun of somebody else. But now all of a sudden, when the jokes is coming back around, now all of a sudden you want to pull out the black card. I just feel like it's weak because the only reason y'all are pulling out the black card is because it's LeBron. Because when they were making fun of you niggas, you dirty niggas, you LeBron fans, when they were making fun of Darvin Ham, talking about his facial features, you niggas joined him. You joined him. But then when JJ Redick came around, you set your asses quiet. The same ones that are typing me this bullshit about, oh, you're from here and you're from there and you're from there. They didn't say a mumbling word when JJ Redick became coach. All of a sudden, oh man, we got to give him a chance, man. We got to give him a chance. I heard JJ Redick, he was on his laptop at the gas station. Man, that dude is something else. All Darvin Ham do is walk around with his big nigga nose with his hands on his pocket, reinforcing the stereotype that he dumb. But then want to be the same people that come around talking about black power. Were you thinking about that black woman when Russell Westbrook's wife said, "Stop making fun of my husband"? No, you niggas sat up there and laughed. But now, all of a sudden, you want to play the black card. SMD. SMD. For real. For real. For real. Y'all sat there and watched Darvin Ham get trashed, and most of you joined in on it. I remember when JJ started his career, some of y'all were so reluctant to talk about JJ. Do you know why? Because LeBron liked him, so we're not going to talk about that white man like that. But LeBron don't like Darvin Ham? Okay, boss, we're going to talk about him. I told y'all, they COONs. They just don't know it. They just don't know it. They think they fighting some kind of black power in the black movement. They COONs. They sat up there and laughed they were laughing at Darvin Ham's facial features. What does his facial features have to do with coaching? What does it have to do with coaching? LeBron fans were quiet as a mouse when it came to JJ Redick. Only because LeBron liked him, so they didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing. But because LeBron didn't like Darvin Ham, all that black power, fight the movement. What about you LeBron fans? Why didn't you say, wait, hold on, LeBron, man. This is Darvin Ham's first opportunity of being a head coach. Why don't you give the brother a chance? Why don't you give the brother a chance? Where was all of these, black power, fight the movement? Where were y'all at? Where were y'all at? Oh, I thought so. I thought so. Rich, so pro-black, he criticizes Kobe and MJ coming from two-parent household, all because Delonte West abandoned LeBron James. Appreciate the seriously. Rich Paul was up there talking about Kobe and his father, Kobe and Jordan being from two-parent households like as if it was a crime, like as if it was a sin. or rather like as if it did something to them negatively. It impacted them negatively. Oh, LeBron, man. LeBron, man, he didn't grow up with his parents. So I feel like Jordan and Kobe are more selfish because they had both of their parents. What? What? How did Michael Jordan's parents enter this conversation? Why are you bringing up his parents? All because you want to defend your man. You're now bringing up these people's parents, and some of his parents were deceased. I think at the time, Kobe's father had passed and Jordan's father had passed too. He didn't care about that. He got to get on them knee pads. And are you saying that it's a negative thing to have both of your parents in your household? Is that what you're telling me? Is that the messaging that Rich Paul was trying to get across? That it's a negative thing to have both your mother and your father in your life? Is that the messaging? That if you have both of your parents, you're gonna somehow be it's gonna somehow negatively affect you? Is that the messaging? Is this what you're telling me? Because if that's the messaging, that's a very dangerous message you're sending. Take it take it from someone who didn't grow up with his dad until I was I actually started spending time around my dad in my 20s. And let me tell you something. I love my mother to death. But having a father, especially as a man in your life, it matters. It fucking matters. It matters. Because no matter how hard your mom can try, she can never be your dad. She can never do it. And it's not to her fault, but she can never do it. And when I started spending time with my dad, when I moved to Nigeria back in 2018, that's when things changed for me. Because I was already a responsible person. But being around that male figure actually added a lot of value to my life. A lot of it. So to make it seem like that is a detriment to somebody's life is insane to me, bro. What are you preaching, LeBron? That what, Rich Paul? That so what we should have single parent household? Is that what you're preaching? Is that the messaging? Come on, bro. Yeah, like, come on. Come on. Ignorance is at an all-time high. Tribalism has people thinking part of what they are is who they are. Those two categories are completely different. Evil takes righteousness out of the equation. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate the comment. So that was even a dangerous message that Rich Paul said. And you know the craziest part? Nobody in that room were like, bro, what are you talking about? Some of the people that heard that probably got their pops at home like, why am I clapping? Why am I clapping? Come on, bro. Like, he said LeBron was never going to pick NYC over Philly. Stop playing. Well, this is what the Post said. It says LeBron camp reached out to New York Knicks during free agency, but they weren't interested in pursuing him, according to Sam Amick. You go take it up with him. You go take it up with him. I'm not saying that if you don't have both of your parents, you're at a distance. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying that having both parents around, it has its advantages. And I'm speaking from personal experience when I experienced that later on in life when I saw the two of them. When I experienced both of them, it's a totally different thing, man. First of all, your dad is not going to coddle you the way your mom is going to coddle you. They just not. Especially if you're a man. Your dad ain't going to have that sympathy for you if you're a man the way your mom would. This is a fact. This is a fact. Your mom can still feel sorry for you, and your dad, if he won't, because he understands in reality, you as the man, society ain't gonna feel bad for you. So I would be doing you a disservice to baby you, and then when you get out there to the real world, no one will baby you. Not to say your father won't help you or nothing like that, bro. But let me tell you something. Nobody feels bad for men. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Society don't feel bad for men. They don't. You can call it unfair. You can call it whatever you want. It's the fact. It's a fact. Nobody cares. I learned that. If you're a dude trying to figure it out, nobody cares. Maybe your close friends will care. Maybe your parents will care. But the real world, they won't care. They won't care. They just won't. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. At least if you're a beautiful woman, and I'm not trying to be degrading at all, but I'm just talking about what I have noticed. At least if you're a beautiful woman and maybe you ain't got to figure it out, you have the chance to maybe meet someone that's successful and help you. When you're a man, nobody's coming to save you unless you're planning to be a gigolo. Maybe if you're planning to be a gigolo, then yeah, maybe they can figure it out. You can figure it out for yourself. But other than that, don't nobody feel sorry. Nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And y'all know it in the chat. Go see a dude that's broke. It's like everybody hates men when they're broke. I don't understand it. But if a woman is broke, who's mad at a woman for being broke? As if a woman is beautiful and she's broke, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That broke woman can get the richest man in a country as long as she's beautiful. If she's beautiful, she can talk to Elon Musk. Elon Musk can come and say, hi, what's your name? But when you're broke, dude, nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody. And that's life. Call it right, call it wrong. That's reality. Society don't feel sorry if they don't. They don't. They don't. He said that's simping. No, I don't know what it is. It's not simping, but when was the last time you cared? When was the last time you cared about how much a girl made? Even if you say your girl got to have a job, which is cool, I don't think you're sitting there saying your girl got to have a job so you can be spending her money. I don't think that's the idea. I think maybe you want her to have a job in case she can be independent from time to time, but I don't think you're talking about her having money so she can provide for the family. I don't think that's what we're talking about here. I don't think most men screen women based on their financial status to understand if they can be a good provider. I don't think that's what men do generally. Again, you can be a gigolo. Then that's a different thing. He said, how long you gonna crash out? We talking about life. Why is this making you feel uncomfortable? Because we talking about manhood? Which you want me to talk about honey again? You want us to get to the LeBron content? Because we talking about manhood in real life, now all of a sudden you getting uncomfortable? That's what I told you. I told you. We're talking about real life things and he getting uncomfortable. Why he crashing out, man? What is all of this talk about responsibility and being a man? I thought we were just up here twerking. I thought we was talking about the Knicks. The biggest tragedy is watching LeBron Chase wanting to be historical icon. You can't force historical relevance. Jordan was never given those words. He earned them. I agree. So this ain't free game. This and all of that. Bro, I'm just giving you the honest truth. I even heard that they're making fun of Giannis Antetokounmpo's wife. Who's doing that? Who are these men that are making fun of asking why Giannis Antetokounmpo married? Who are these men that asked that question? I'm trying to figure out who were the men that asked that question. They got to be LeBron fans. He said, me. Nah, what is it your business who he decides to marry? If that's the woman that makes him happy, what is it your business? What is it your business? What is it your business? If he loves the woman and she loves him, who cares? Who cares? Why does it matter? That's a grown man. That's a grown man's business. What that guy ain't got nothing to do with me. He said, Charles, you are marrying for character, right? No. Well, obviously, character matters. I mean, looks and character matters. But I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. Y'all can agree or disagree. I think character matters more than looks. I think character matters more than looks. You heard me. I think character matters. Not to say looks don't matter, because they do, but character matters more than looks. You can have the most beautiful woman in the world, but if she doesn't respect you, bro, you're cooked. You are cooked. You are absolutely cooked. If she doesn't have any sense in her head, any sense to the point where she can advise you and actually help you, you're cooked. You want a girl that's what, a 20, and you're going through some challenges, you need help, and she ain't got no answers for you. That's what you want? Seriously, that's what you want? That's number one. Number two, for the fellas in the chat, let me just say this to y'all now. Some of y'all know it. Some of y'all may be living in what do you call it? In Peter Pan land. That badass woman y'all are looking for, that 20 over 10, that 25 over 10 that y'all are looking for, them ones that you be looking at on Instagram like, oh my God, if I only had an opportunity, Lord have mercy. Those ones, as beautiful as you think she is, just know you're not the only one. As beautiful as you think she is, just know you're not the only one that admires her. I'm just telling you the truth. As you think she's beautiful, so does everybody else. And you better be ready for that headache that come with that. I'm going to leave it at that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. Then you don't know. You know how many men are going out with beautiful women that can't sleep at night? If their girlfriend tell them, I'm going to the store, they start panicking. What took you so long? Why are you at the store? What happened? I don't understand. I don't understand. What happened? Insecurity will finish you. Insecurity will and good luck bringing this your dime piece, your double dime piece, your 25. Good luck bringing her to a place where there's a lot of important fella, and you're gonna have the night of your life. You're gonna be going home with hypertension because you won't even let her take 5 steps away from you because of insecurity. Man, please. He said I'm crashing out. I'm talking about life. He talking about I'm crashing out. This is too advanced for LeBron fans, man. All they used to is honey and highlights. They're not used to real shit. They not used to real all they used to is honey and highlights. Okay. 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 So honey and highlights are honey and highlights. This aunt got married. Yeah, her aunt got married, man. Congratulations to him. I don't know. That's not, I mean, more power to him. I don't know. Never talk bad about Officer Tatum again. You're a disgrace. What the hell? Who the hell is this? This dude just walked up. What did he say? Don't ever talk. Well, I'm trying to see his face. Hold on one second. Marvin. Man, if you don't leave me alone, bro. Ain't Officer Tatum. Didn't Officer Tatum say black people were better off in slavery? Didn't Officer Tatum say that? And I looked at your profile picture. You black for sure. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you black for sure, man. I could tell from here. Didn't he say that black people are better off in slavery? Were better off during slavery? Can somebody? I think he said that, right? They were better off during slavery. I'm not talking politics, but he brought up Officer Tatum. I just want to figure that one out. Somebody said probably. He said probably. Come on, man. If y'all don't leave me alone about Officer Tatum, man, please. I'm not trying to talk about Officer Tatum, man. He said this just turned into a nightcap episode. I guess so, man. I guess so. He said, yeah, he said that. All right, man. I ain't got nothing. I'm not talking about that, man. I don't have the strength for this tonight. Yeah, man. But anyway, guys, this is the live, man. I think we had a lot of fun on this one. I definitely stayed on a lot longer than I wanted to, but hey, um, what you say, how you identify, how you identify a woman with character? I'm not sure I understand the comment. He said Charles Barkley said it that LeBron James Michael Jordan debate is lame until he passes Kobe and Michael Jordan with more rings. He's not no more. He is not the GOAT. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith seemed to be shocked when Charles Barkley said that. He said politics destroys everything. I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Yeah. So anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Yeah, we're not gonna get into no politics, man. I don't have the strength for that tonight. Cavs don't want Labozo. Yeah, man, you guys have a good one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Yeah, no politics, man. Nope. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm out.